Act 2. Moving on to Act 2 of the game. So, which I guess, well, technically we were in Act 2, and I'm trying to remember where we're going. I guess it's Grace's apartment, then back to Persephone. Day 5 out of 7, I believe. So who was the last person we saw? We did, chat, who was the last? We solved, Eros and Venus. Heck, oh no, we didn't do Heck. Yeah, Aphrodite. We did Aphrodite stuff. That's what we did. Aphrodite and Eros. That was the last thing we did. That was some heavy stuff. That was some heavy stuff for sure. Now we're going back to Grace's apartment, which I'm sure Freddy is going to channel the spirit of Emily, and we'll have some sort of conversation. I think we're starting to come back around to Pan being a little bit. Hermes?
Hi, Grace.
Oh,
I can just call you Grace, right?
You can.
That's
Hermes.
my name. Where's Freddy?
She went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but, well, here you are.
Chat, why am I just really... I'm very, very surprised. Hermes is just sitting in here like, excuse me? Okay, this is... You know, Freddy, were you looking for... This is weird.
Will there be an idol here every time I come home? Just walking into my apartment, uninvited?
Oh, I was invited. Freddy said I could stay. I haven't touched anything, I swear.
Not really my point.
Something is sus about
Anyway,
Freddy.
I guess Athena wants to talk?
It's getting like that,
I can zip us over
Emily.
to Olympus anytime, if you're free.
Dude, is this what you do? Let's go. Do I have a choice? Also, what did Ruin redeem? What we got for the Ruin break? PC gamers react to Red Dead Redemption port. Ooh, I guess we're about to see that. It's gonna be juicy. Emily, I'm with you. The closer that she gets to Pan, or Freddy gets to Pan, they're becoming like little buddy competition type thing, you know. And now it's just like, oh, she kind of holding her ground, and I don't know. She's a little bit involved.
So this is what you do? Ferry people around?
I'm the god of messengers, baby. Travelers, doorways, any kind of transition, really. The old Hermes said that the transition part made even more sense for me, which, you know, extra cool, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Boner Jams, where'd you get in the game?
I can connect any two doorways anywhere, just like that. So it's super easy to take people wherever. I don't mind.
I forgot. Where did we have the camera? I guess it was technically like here-ish. Okay. Is there a baby? Like, Show, when did your husband get in the game? You knew the old Hermes? Do you like running errands? Do I have a choice? Yeah, what was the old Hermes
You mentioned the old Hermes a lot.
Not the new Hermes, but the old Hermes.
Yeah, I was homeless for a while.
Oh, what?
It wasn't a great time, and he took me in. Everyone's on the same journey, he used to say. Only the roads are different. And then he went on his journey. Man, I still miss him every day.
Oh, that's right. They had a...
Wait, isn't he still inside you?
Uh-oh.
Aren't you kind of the same person now?
Yeah.
Not yet. It's only been a year. Maybe I'll feel him again one day. That'd be nice.
He inside me and maybe I'll feel him again one day? Chat, you know them lines out of context won't go well. They won't go well out of context.
You say it's easy, but do you like doing all these errands?
Huh. Yeah, I never thought about it. It's nice to have a purpose. Athena is super sweet, and she has a big, important job. Why wouldn't I want to help her out?
You can't be this nice. Are you for real?
Oh, well, the old Hermes used to say that a willingness to serve is more important than a willingness to be served.
A willingness to serve is more important than a meaning of... Oh, he would escort people to the entrance of the underworld. So he was like the death angel in Touched by an Angel. Sorry, Chad. Emily, I just added, was like, remember that? Did anyone watch Touched by an Angel? And does anyone remember the death angel? And he would just be like, every time that man showed up, people knew. And the one person he would visit, everyone would be like, I don't have to. I don't have to die, right? I can get out of this. He's like, do you know why I'm here? Yes. Do you know what I'm called? Yes. But I can escape this, right? No. Well, what do you want me to do? Make peace. End of story. It was, but that was like the whole thing. So my mom, when I was growing up, she would, I think it was Saturday nights or Sunday nights. I think it was Saturday nights or whatever. We would, we'd be on the couch and she would put on, I forgot, it was CBS, I guess. It would be Walker, Texas Ranger. What it was Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, Walker, Texas Ranger, and then Touched by an Angel. And that was like the thing we would watch together. And then, of course, for like Fridays, TGI Fridays, we would watch that on, was it ABC for TGI Fridays?
Do I have a choice about seeing Athena? I'm not in the habit of being at anyone's beck and call.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't. If Athena wants something, she's gonna get it eventually.
But she's super
she had
nice.
That look in her eyes, like she really wants to talk to you.
Because we didn't caught up
she
about
could always
her
come
lives.
here. Everyone else does.
Athena
Good point,
enter
Grace.
the mortal world? And now she doesn't do that ever. Can you imagine?
Whoa, Athena never leaves Olympus?
How does Athena manage never entering the mortal world?
She doesn't have to, I guess. Everyone brings her everything she needs.
Oh, that's
And
spoiled.
that creepy owl of hers? Apollo says it's her eyes out in the world. It's
I like-
everywhere. Watching.
But it
So
wasn't
what,
watching
she just
Persephone?
never leaves the building?
She'll go to the reliquary
Calliope?
and places like that. Just never where mortals are. She wears a toga and calls cars iron horses.
It is the best way that's how we put it, iron horses. I mean, if the owl is watching everything, it wasn't watching Calliope? Come on now. Assuming Calliope like blocked it out, I guess. I don't know. I'm just
I
saying.
suppose there's no point in putting it off.
Just
Do your
saying,
thing.
chat.
Take me to Olympus.
Okay. Oh, when you see Freddie, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Sure.
You've changed. I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When, you got it together really quick.
Thanks,
Thanks, I guess, yeah. I like how a lot of the responses I have are the same responses that Grace has. And it's like, I really do love this character. I really do love Grace. Grace is cool. Grace good peeps. She's good peoples. Oh, choose my... Whoa. We get to inherit a second trait? Oh, I was not expecting this. We literally leveled up. We got a second trait. Charming, charming kick-ass seems just so good. Because I do like some of the kick-ass moments where you just kind of like, you really have to like belt something out. And I love charming because charming's just really, really straightforward, right? And it's really earnest. But clever has had some good moments in conversations. Clever has had some good conversational moments. But I'm not gonna lie, I just like the art for kick-ass, chat. I just like the art for it.
Here you are, Grace. Do have a seat.
Hi, Al. You look cool. I want you as a
I
pet.
prefer to stand, thanks.
As you
Ruin.
like. You've certainly been busy, haven't you? Everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the reliquary.
Oh.
I'm
You
uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized it's off limits. Particularly for your mortal friend.
Is Freddy alive? Is Freddy okay? Athena? I know you ain't trying to do some things here, but I have to prove my innocence.
Am I not supposed to be proving my innocence? Would you prefer I did nothing?
I'd prefer you didn't break any other rules in the meantime.
Such as? Do you have a list I can read, or do you just make them up as you go?
Good, Emily. I like that. I like that.
You think our judgment was rash. It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us all get to know you, would make it harder in the end. I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it, but I care deeply. I care about what happens to you and to all the idols.
I don't trust any of these gods. You don't care. This is why I wanted this option, chat. Where has that gotten them? You don't care at all. You letting Aphrodite over here just what is that? Oh, that's my mom calling, chat. Hold on for 2 seconds, chat. Hold on for 2 seconds. Okay, so now we have the ability to actually do the aggressive trait, which we're gonna call her out. You don't care at all.
You care.
That's where we
about
stopped
me?
last night.
That's a laugh. You sit up here in your tower, and whatever humanity you might have once had, whatever wisdom, it's eroded away to nothing. The only thing you care about is making sure it doesn't all shatter. Not on your watch.
Well, we don't actually know how many times.
Zeus was the first to leave,
Oh?
king of the gods. And
Oh,
we don't
okay.
even know what became of him. Vanished into the ether. Poseidon was next, walked out into the seas, never to be heard from again. Ares betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us.
Oh.
Hades was murdered, and by one of our own.
Well,
The
yes,
list
true.
goes on.
By Persephone. Okay, that's interesting because we were always wondering like what happened to the big three, which we knew what happened to Hades, but we didn't know what happened to at least like Poseidon and to Zeus, and even Ares. So Ares is still out there, but the whole thing about Ares, chat, is that he would have started the war that would have had Aphrodite captured and tortured, and Hephaestus was the one, as she said, who saved us, was the one to kind of make peace there. Oh no, my kids. Oliver just told Jake, Daddy, Mommy needs her coffee. Oh. So you add to it? That's terrible. Why tell me this? Oh, I'm telling you, Shell. I've seen those TikToks. Kids be going, Mommy needs coffee. What about Daddy? Daddy doesn't need coffee. Only Mommy needs coffee. Why? Because I love Mommy best. I'm like, oh my goodness, these kids. He's still, hey, Dwayne. I appreciate little man. Hey, Dwayne. It's just also, it's fun to say. If I could just walk around and say, hi, my name is Hey, Dwayne. People would probably be like, what? I'm like, yes, but you remember it, don't you? Just pops, it's a voice that pops into your head every time. So you add to it?
So you add to it. I show up and you kill me off because you can't be too careful.
Mm-hmm.
We are dying, Grace.
That means don't kill me.
Diminishing or drifting apart. I mean, our immortality is disappearing.
Oh?
Very soon now, the idols will be no more. We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind.
The fraternity's finally
So
about to die?
yes, I care.
Okay.
I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate.
Well, how do you
even
avoid?
if it appears unfair.
We'll play this straightforward. Honestly, I want to say I didn't know, but I want to get something else out of her. So we're gonna go with the straightforward. I'm sorry. We're earnest here.
You feel responsible, don't you? For everything.
I am responsible. Aphrodite wallows in her pain, Apollo in his regrets, and Persephone in her bitterness. Every other idol of power is gone.
So there's only you. You have to shoulder the burden for everyone, like it or not.
Kratos is still out there.
I'm sorry, Athena. I had no idea.
This is our favorite thing about the game. Don't
thank
forget
me for it.
Kratos.
I know we've put a great deal on your shoulders, Grace. I do.
So how's this
All
resolving?
I called you here to ask is that you please not make my job more difficult than it already is. If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the time to bring them up.
Okay, so we got 3 people. We got 3 things here. Who can access the reliquary? 2. Let's discuss Medusa, which I don't feel like we have to discuss. Discussing Medusa is actually, I feel like, more beneficial to kind of helping Medusa try to be a little bit more, like, gain her freedom from Athena. Get back to not being Medusa. Pan is our number 1 suspect still. He's been acting sketch. I guess he's always a sketch. We want to go reliquary real quick? Okay. Who can access this thing?
Who has access to the reliquary? Is it anyone with a key, or...
Does it matter? You gained access, so clearly it is not difficult to get.
I got it from Pan.
Speaking of which, I don't suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
Do we rat Pan out? Do we rat Pan out? Do we rat? Oh man, hold up. Technically, it is the same way Calliope got it. And if she knows how Calliope got it, or we can play our traits. You're kidding, right? Let's play the trait, because the whole thing is, the owl knows everything. She knows. She knows.
Gave it to me. Athena, I had that key all along.
Oh wait, this is what was happening? Wait,
It's just
what?
like you thought. I
What?
used it to attack Calliope that night.
Grace, you going crazy?
And I
What?
brought her back home to finish her off.
Okay.
A mortal with a plan, baby. Stole my way into godhood. Watch me roar.
That's not funny, Grace.
Darn,
What's
Grace, that
funny
option.
is that you thought I'd tell you without getting anything in return.
Playing the game. Playing the game. Oh. You went there, right?
Speaking of the reliquary, you went there, right? Once Hecate told you what happened?
Yeah, I was not impressed by the delay.
If you had known about that, the night Calliope died, would it have made a difference?
The chances are exceedingly small that you attacked her there, it's true. Yet, Calliope was weakened, which made her more vulnerable prey for an enterprising
Welcome, Raiders.
mortal.
Enjoy your stay
Welcome.
in the Trixta Village.
No. Perhaps the incidents are connected, perhaps not. I cannot afford the risk of uncertainty. I'm sorry.
Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. Thanks for raiding. Neon, welcome to the game. Welcome to the channel. Once again, reminding me, why do I have those alerts on again? Everyone's like, why do we have alerts on again? Someone remind me, what did Athena just say real quickly? Also, Neon, are you enjoying the game? Have you played the game before? And are you just surfing around? For the folks who are still playing it, it's a wonderful game. We've had a blast. This is our first go through with it, so just reminder, if you finish, no spoilers. There are different choices, of course, but we are definitely enjoying the game. What did Medusa? Well, not Medusa. What did Athena say, Jack? Yeah, let's discuss Medusa really quickly then.
All right, let's talk about Medusa.
Met her, have you?
We did meet her. Can you uncurse her? That's what I actually want to know. Can you just unlay that curse down? Because it's a little harsh. She seems like she's nice, even though she tried to eat us.
Is it true you can't remove her curse? Or is she just too useful?
I wish I could remove the curse. I'm afraid the Athena who bestowed it is long gone. She was
OG
prideful,
is
that
gone.
Athena. As prideful as she was powerful, I'm ashamed to say.
Okay.
The current Athena is responsible for everything she's done.
I am well aware, Grace. What is it that you would have me do exactly?
Deal with her. I don't know exactly what that means. Deal with her. I don't think I've ever heard anyone go deal with that person. Be a good thing. I mean, stop using her, honestly. You know, let her kind of be free. Please.
How about you stop treating her like a servant?
Please.
Maybe
please.
send her somewhere she won't be tempted all the time.
Oh, well, if you happen to hear of a diet camp for man-eating monsters, by all means, do let me know. Now, if there isn't anything else...
I guess we're gonna ask about Pan. We tried with Medusa. We tried. As a heads up, everyone. Hold on. Let me put this on really quickly. Alerts will be off. Just as a reminder. I'm just gonna do it for while we're in the game. As a heads up. Shell, what we might have to end up doing is just turning alerts down low, like some streams. Just have them like, they come in, they do their thing. They're still there, but they never go over the game volume. So that might be a thing.
Pan?
Pan? That's not a name I expected to hear.
Ruin is
Been
not happy
sniffing
about
around
that.
you, has he?
I have some suspicions, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Pan lurks at the edges because he likes it there, seeking out whatever profit he thinks he can get away with.
So what is he profiting from
Avoid
this?
him, dear, or he'll stick to you like gum to the bottom of your shoe.
He's already there. But is he a killer? I think we've kind of sussed out that he's not a killer is the thing. But it's just, what is he trying to get out of all of this? We don't know.
Okay, so you don't like Pan much. I get that. But do you think he could kill someone?
We've all killed, my dear. I was once a warrior queen, feared by mortals and gods alike.
That's not the
Another
question.
idol, I mean.
Yeah.
Is that where your investigation has led you? To Pan?
No questions of Pan. This is where Clever would come in. Clever would be nice, but yeah, so far.
At the moment, yeah.
I've never thought of Pan as one who would deliberately provoke my ire. But if he saw enough profit in it, thank you, Grace. I'll add them to my list.
Uh-oh. I hope we don't find Pan in the bottom of
I guess I'll get back to my investigation.
the back of
I
an
am
alley.
rooting for you, Grace. If there's another way to resolve this, any way at all, I will take it.
Could not,
Will you? Really?
you could not kill me. I mean, you already
Good
know
luck.
it's not.
Feel free to take a cookie on your way out.
Stop offering me these cookies. You know it's not me. You know it's not me. Stay and fly with this sub. What up, what up, what up?
Don't take it personally, Grace. Athena's first instinct is to follow
Thanks
the
for the
rules whenever
sub.
things
29
get
months,
rough.
wow. Well,
As if she
dang.
believes that if the
Stay and
idols
fly
don't
with this
blindly
sub.
follow every rule to the letter, we'll dissolve into utter chaos.
Well, is she right?
Probably.
We still have this moment with Persephone that we're chasing, chat. Are the idols really dying? Or she's trying her best. I mean, I do feel like she's trying her best, but I still don't want to be quite 100% on Athena's side.
Do you think she's telling the truth? About the idols dying out?
I'm not sure. If it is true, why hasn't she told the rest of the chorus?
It sounds like she doesn't trust you.
Well, the feeling is mutual.
I just
At
realized
any
she's in our
rate,
place.
I'm afraid we're going to have to disappoint her again.
Uh-oh. What now?
Uh-oh.
You need to go back to the reliquary, Grace.
To do what?
What for? Is there something I need to ask Hecate?
The one thing we do not yet know is why Calliope went to the reliquary in the first place.
Okay, I'll bite. How would I find that out? You think she left clues?
We can't ask Calliope what her plan was. But you might be able to remember what she was doing there.
Oh.
Memories? But I thought...
That it will take years, yes. But if you go somewhere important to Calliope, or touch something special to her,
Okay.
you'll get flashes, feelings.
Do you want Grace to go to the reliquary so she can have deja vu?
I'm
Yes,
willing to
Freddy.
wager the place Calliope met her fate has left its mark in Grace's psyche. We have only to uncover it.
All right, welcome back, Shell. Hopefully the power gets more stable. I know every time that power goes out, you're just like, oh my goodness, no, not again. Not again. It's not even storming today. But from Athena, we did learn at least just the main thing I think was that the gods are dying. They're losing their immortality, and eventually they just won't be immortal at all, and they'll just be gone completely. I think that was the main thing that we've learned. We've also learned, she didn't tell us much about Pan, but she did tell us enough that she doesn't like Pan either. But murder still doesn't seem like it's his style unless he were to gain something very, very, very big from it. And also, he knows not to kind of cross Athena. So any of this, it seems like all of the idols are, you don't cross Athena, right? Was the main thing. And she's the number one. All the others have gone. You know, Hades, Zeus and Poseidon are gone. Of course, Hades is dead. And, you know, she's kind of the one holding everything up. So she's the number one, and you don't want to cross her. But she doesn't seem, she knows more than she still is letting on. But she's like, yo, Grace, you keep doing your thing. Just don't mess up what I'm trying to do. Just don't get in, you know, the way of my investigation as well. So that was about it. You sure this will work? How do we get into the reliquary this time? Do we even need to worry about getting into it this time? Like a way? Okay.
Last time Freddy and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
I'm certainly not suggesting we ask Athena for permission.
Then you mean...
A week ago, I would have said breaking into the reliquary was impossible. Yet it appears Hecate can be surprised. If her book says she will be.
Let's hope the book says that again, I guess.
Unless you've some other plan. I'm all ears, as they say.
The reliquary does have alarms.
What about the alarms? I'm not eager to have Asterion chasing me through the fog.
Calliope snuck in without setting off any alarms. At least at first.
Well, I'll be following in Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
Then they discover you and we apologize profusely.
Will not be a good look, though, just saying.
Yeah, Shell, I don't know, like, the thing about Athena now is I'm pretty sure she didn't do anything. It's just that the fact that now she knows that we know that she knows all this information we found out, and that she's hiding stuff from us, and it's kind of like, and you still wanted to kill me? Was there a reason? Like, you knew it wasn't me, yet you want to kill me? Like, what's that about? Like, why? That's dumb.
Are you sure about this? You want me to wander around hoping something comes to me?
I do know something about how memories work after the transition, but no, I'm not certain. You want certainty? Wait until your trial. Without discovering more, the outcome of that is certain.
What if Medusa is lying? What about Pan? We could look into him some more, couldn't we?
She really wants to look into Pan.
You're just full of ideas, aren't you? Do you have any suggestions regarding how we might go about doing that?
Deja vu it is.
Well, what would I be looking for? Well, we know, well, we don't know, but there's no other way other than to just break in and wander around, touch things. That's literally it. I mean, but that's Persephone's plan. I don't see any other. Like, what would
Let's say I do this.
What are we looking for?
What am I hoping to find?
Some memory of who attacked Calliope, or why she was there. Anything we could work with. I've spoken to almost all the idols, and every single one says they hadn't seen or heard from her. If she was keeping to herself, then why now? What started this? We're missing something important, Grace.
What if Grace goes there and the memory she sees is that she attacked Calliope? A Grace from the future.
That's not it.
It'd be a twist.
That would be a twist. All right. Well, there's
Is
no
there
other
really
way.
No other way. This seems a bit desperate.
Well, we are desperate,
That's
Grace.
because we are desperate, Grace. Either we take this shot at learning the truth, or
We're desperate.
we overthrow Athena and the chorus by force, and disregard this stupid trial.
She's joking, right?
She's not joking.
She's joking, right?
No. All right, let's do this. Persephone doesn't joke. She just gets work done.
Right then. Back to the reliquary it is.
Any idea how you want to do this, Grace? Because I'm game to help.
Cool.
The last time.
I'm sure we can figure something out.
Wait, where's she going? Who's she talking to?
I can't go in with you. Hecate would sense me right away. I will, however, stay close by.
Uh-oh.
If anything happens, I'll come. Hecate won't stop me. The Minotaur won't stop me.
Oh.
Nothing will.
Kind of intense. You care? I'll do my best. I'll do my
That's
best.
great to know, but I'll try not to make it necessary.
Ugh, can we just get on with this already?
Hey, Freddy, you back off. You back off, Freddy. Back off, Freddy. Well, we did have that one kind of somewhat romantic scene with Persephone where we almost crossed the line, and she was just like, oh wait, no, we can't do this. Okay, well, we had to let's break this off. Okay, so that seems to kind of still be lingering a little bit. So we can sneak in the back way, which is the easiest thing. We could be honest with Hecate, or Freddy distracts Hecate. I don't think Freddy should distract Hecate. I mean, sneaking in the back way is obviously really easy. But chat, should we just be honest? Should we be honest? Yeah, let's be honest. I don't want to anger Big Mama. I don't want to mess. I don't want to mess with Big Mama. Chat. Let's be honest. Oh, what does these options look like? The back. Okay, yeah. Let's be honest. Let's see what this does. Let's see where this goes. Do you think Hecate would help us if we told her the truth? If it's in the book, it seems like as long as it's in the book, it's there, right? And we know she knows. If it's not in the book, then you have the problem. If it is in the book, though, and maybe this option doesn't allow us to even do it. I'm curious. I think she will. We did help her out with the Starion. Remember? You know her and her Minotaur boo? Yeah. I'm gonna lean in on that, chat. I'm gonna lean in on that. We're gonna be honest. No sneaking around here. I don't know why Freddy's here.
Ah, so that is now.
Yeah, see? It's in her book. It's in the book.
It's
in the book.
Expecting us? It is written that you would come.
Uh-huh.
That is so cool. I kid you not.
Yet it was also written that you would sneak into the reliquary as Calliope did, so this encounter is...
Oh, yeah.
Unanticipated.
I forgot. We're supposed to do it the same way Calliope did. I didn't want to sneak in. That's the only reason.
I figured talking face to face would be more civilized and, less dangerous.
Honest, Mommy.
I appreciate your motivation. Though surely you cannot think mere etiquette will change my answer.
You want me to go back around and sneak in and then just do it the other way? No, you owe me. You know why you owe me?
Didn't I make you and the Minotaur, happier?
I love how
You did. It is pleasant. Isn't that worth anything? This was true when you were here last, and yet I still considered my duty paramount.
I guess it can't be that pleasant.
My happiness is irrelevant. I am grateful for all you have done, but my
please-
purpose here cannot be so easily cast aside.
Mommy? Don't you want the truth? You're all about... I don't know if she's about truth. What could it harm? Don't you want the truth?
Astarion said you don't know why Calliope was here, or what she did. That is correct. Don't you want to?
I just want to touch
Are you the
things.
least bit curious?
I just want to put my hands on things.
Say it's your duty to find out, at least so it doesn't happen again, right?
That
Oh-ho.
is an argument not entirely without merit.
Oh-ho. Then let me go. Charisma time.
Then let me try. I'll accept whatever conditions you want, Hecate. I'm begging you. You will regret this. That is also written.
That
Uh-oh.
is a yes.
Go quickly. Look, but do not touch.
I thought we had to touch.
The reliquary stores many artifacts, some dangerous.
Uh-oh.
Got it.
Why did Freddy not come with us? I mean, See, our number one
Grace.
suspect is still Freddy.
What the heck do you do now?
Freddy's in incognito disguise mode.
Of all the times to not have Freddy around, she'd love this.
This is what the
First
sneaking
things
would have
first.
happened.
How do
Sneaking
I do this?
Probably allows
Where
her
do
to
I
come in
even
here with us.
start?
I don't even know where we start. There's 1,000
Calliope
plus
must
years
have been
history.
here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just focus.
Focus. Say it again. Focus. Ooh, say it again. Focus.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've definitely been here before.
Remember, her spirit is within us. Calliope technically is within us. Shell. So we're just remembering where she's been. We're focusing on her memories. Eventually, because her memories are our memories, and eventually those memories become 100%. We learn 100% about her over time. It's just, yeah. So that's all that's happening. There are lots of little things here. So we got tridents, an egg, an egg, really? Yo, Emily, where you at? Tell us about this egg before we click on the egg. The egg?
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it?
What was the egg? Is this a statue? Scroll? A branch? An apple? Golden apple? A trident? And the mask. And an instrument. I assume this could be what she was looking at, but let's check out the statue. I'm wondering who this is actually of.
Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
Scroll.
I don't even know what language that is.
Branch. I feel like it's the instrument, obviously. It has to be the instrument, but what if it's not the instrument? Let's click on them all.
They should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing.
Well, olive branch. The mirror. Oh, you know. Wait. Whoa. Wait, chat. Was the mirror always an option? I don't remember seeing the mirror, and that looks a little bit chaotic. I think she was there for the mirror. I think it's actually the mirror.
Is this an armory too?
The golden apple. I think it's the mirror, chat.
Freddy, are you out there?
Freddy?
Can you hear me?
But I do like seeing all these
that'll do is
choices.
tell everyone where I am.
It's with the mask.
What did Freddy say about mazes? Was it always go left? Or
Go
left and then
right.
Go right?
I don't know. Okay, so we know it's not it's the mirror, chat. It's 100% the mirror, but I just want to still
Is that
know.
a weapon? A musical instrument?
Like a flute-like thing?
Maybe it's both.
Was what homies were using in Elden Ring. Yeah. So the only reason I'm thinking about this one is because in Hades, I remember this symbol right here, and I think it was for, it wasn't Nyx. Was it Nyx? It was like a chaotic, it's for chaos, right? And I'm just thinking, she was looking for a portal to chaos. Now, I don't know if that's 100% it,
This
but.
is it. Calliope was here. She was standing right here. And she...
Really want to play Hades again. Should put it on my Steam Deck. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
This is the part where Hecate said we would regret it. I bet this is... Do you guys work for Hecate?
Hello? Do you work for Hecate? Are you guardians or something?
Are they her sisters? Are they the... Ooh, what?
Okay then.
What? Our powers aren't working. Wait, was that how she got injured?
What's happening? Why didn't it work?
Freddy?
Grace?
Okay, we've got to run. My powers don't work on them. They just keep coming.
The mannequin trio. Oh. Freddy, if you know what to do, you better do now. We need some help. Oh, snap.
No, I won't let you.
Oh, snap. I thought you had some power. Okay, Freddy, remove Freddy from the list of potentials.
Freddy!
What are these guys? What? And they just left. It's like they required to get... What? Chat, are we all just wondering why?
Oh, God. Oh, God, Freddy.
Well, she said we would regret it. And I thought Persephone would come in.
You
thought-
summoned the Furies.
It was. Okay.
What?
Those beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here?
I didn't. There was a big mirror, but I didn't even
I thought
touch
with
it.
the...
There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking.
Nyx, did we
That
talk
used
about?
by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates.
We called
Using
it.
the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it.
We actually kind of called this. Thank you, Hades, for giving us some information to use to this game too. Awesome. Okay. I thought it might have been them because there were 3, and then also the fact that they had, instead of, well, they didn't have like scissors or anything, but they had cutting utensils. So I figured maybe it's them. But okay. We can't do anything for Freddy, unfortunately.
Who are the Fates? Who are the Furies? I didn't do anything. I didn't touch anything.
This was no defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do.
Oh.
You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted. But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price.
Well, no, she said she doesn't. Hecate said she doesn't even know who could summon them. What does it gain Athena to do it though? I think we want to think it's Athena, but I really don't think it's her. And we still have people technically missing. I guess that would have been the other thing, Shell. Remember, Zeus and Poseidon just disappeared. They walked away. They didn't die. They just disappeared. I don't think they would be doing behind this. I don't think we'll get a surprise like that, but
Persephone, we can't just... There must be something we can do.
She made her choice, Grace.
I mean, technically.
No! It's not right!
Come. There's nothing more to be done.
Chat? Oh no, I can't see it being Athena. This is a lot of stuff to instigate. When Athena also was like, yeah, go ahead, try to prove your innocence, you know, and all that. I don't know. But at the same time, like we're kind of left with like a who, right? There's definitely a who would be behind this. Well, I just realized their names aren't like, their names are shown over here, but not like above their heads or anything. Yeah, Freddy, yeah, she's gone. What do we have underneath Calliope here? Okay, so it's saying that Calliope went to the reliquary that night to contact the Fates with the magical mirror. But she never got the chance to speak with them. Just like me, she was attacked by the Furies, not idols, but environments of retribution. They enforced the idols' ancient laws, the kind that Zeus used to command, which surely died with him. Unlike with me, the Furies must have stabbed Calliope before she ran away. Oh, you know what? I actually just remembered, chat. Yeah, so the Fates... Okay, that's right. The Fates would have been the three sisters, I think, right? The Fates are the three who spin the webs. But the Furies, of course, as we fought in God of War and Kratos, were the... I think... Were those also Valkyries? Were we just tripping? Am I tripping hard here? Am I tripping hard? But that doesn't answer... Okay, so what that doesn't tell me is why she needed to contact the Fates so badly. It also doesn't tell me who sent the Furies after her in the first place, and then also me. According to Hecate, none of the idols have that kind of power, which means that... I guess that means that even Athena doesn't have that power. Considering the price we paid, I really wish we'd learned more. Jerry was talking to Oliver the terms, "I will strike you down," and he's running around the house saying, "I'll strike you down." At daycare, they'll learn to fear him. They will know. Never cross. All right, now we're in Act 3. This is the last act of the game, chat. Now they know. The kids know. Don't mess with O. Don't mess with O. He'll strike you down.
I'm sorry it came to this, Grace. It's clear what your friend meant to you.
Now we're gonna play honest here. Should have been me.
It should have been me, not her.
Don't say that.
This was my fight, my problem. I'm already slated to die. If anyone paid the price...
Your friend gave you the chance to not repeat history. Don't waste it.
True.
Grace, is that how Calliope died? Was she also attacked by the Furies? Do you remember?
Yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
No doubt sent by the same person. Perhaps for the same reason.
Who commanded the Furies?
Who could send the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
No one does, not these days. Hecate herself would have been my guess. Zeus might have, in his role as king of old Olympus, but he is long gone.
Clearly someone can do it.
Unless they weren't summoned. They could have been responding to something you did unwittingly, something Calliope also did.
Ah?
And what that could be, I'm afraid I have no clue.
Huh. Yeah, so the mirror allows you to contact the Fates. Yeah, she would have used, I guess, yeah, the mirror is Nyx's mirror, and you could use it to contact the Fates. So she would have learned, I don't know what she would have talked to the Fates about, but we'll probably answer all these questions.
What are the Furies? They didn't seem like people.
Think of them as forces of nature, but an aspect mortals rarely encounter. They're older than any idol. They were created to enforce the ancient laws.
There are ancient laws now?
Well, there were. Laws even the idols had to obey, from the earliest days of old Olympus. Even if they still existed and you'd broken one, we would all know. These are not petty crimes one stumbles into.
Why did the Furies stop?
If the Furies are so powerful, why did they stop? They just...
That's true. Why did they
Freddy and left.
They're
Yeah.
not assassins, Grace. They exist to punish. They demanded blood, and blood was taken. It didn't need to be yours.
So if Freddy hadn't interfered...
They wouldn't have rested, not ever, until they had their due.
What was Calliope trying to do? And here's the answer to that, Shell.
I know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just feeling. I still don't understand why.
There's only one use for that mirror, to speak to the Fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The Fates know all that is or will be. Destiny is theirs to command. Or so it's said. One contacts them either to know one's fate, or to change it. Not that the Fates are likely to oblige.
Unless you're Kratos and you end up killing them all. And then you take control of your own thread. Are the Fates that powerful?
Can these Fates really control the future?
They control the fate of all beings. I imagine it's they who give Apollo his powers, and they who write Hecate's books.
So someone really didn't want Calliope messing with them.
Or you, it seems.
Could it have been the Fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
They're not known to be vindictive. If they don't want to answer, they simply won't.
Only we need more.
I don't know what to do. We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the Fates.
Maybe something in her
there is
apartment?
another way to ask them.
I wondered how long that would take.
Dag-
Hecate is enraged. She's threatened to close off the reliquary entirely and forever. Athena is beside herself.
My man, you
How
just sneaking
long
up here?
have you been standing there?
Hey.
Long enough. You just had to keep pushing, didn't you? Until you got what you wanted.
What do you mean you got what
This
you wanted?
isn't about me. We're out of options,
we're
Apollo.
trying to find
and
out.
You know there's only one other way to contact the Fates.
Oh, how convenient.
What other way?
Wait, what's this about some other way? What are you talking about, Persephone?
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time.
You want to let us in on a secret, Apollo?
I thought not.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The Fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the dead. What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
We can overthrow Hades? And how does one find this throne? All right, Zag, we need your help, bro. Come on over here. It's time to cross games. Boy, chat, if we had a crossover game with... Ooh, I would buy it. I would buy this game cross with Zag and with Zag and Kratos, bro. Then we'll throw Atreus in there just for the heck. No, we don't need the other things. We just need just a centralized one. That would be amazing though. I would play it. I would play the big crossover game. How does one find his throne?
How do we get to Hades? Do we need a key, like the reliquary?
Oh no, we'll
Athena
find.
took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves only Hermes.
They won't take you.
They might, if you ask them to. Then why did you come, Apollo? To gloat?
Yeah.
To wish Grace well? Or to actually help?
Thank you,
Get us
Persephone.
there. I'll lead us to the throne, and Grace can speak with the Fates. It's simple.
Don't give us no pouty stuff. Comparing Greek and Norse gods is fun. Oh wait, hold on. Before we say I'm in rock style.
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and overthrow it?
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow. Few mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
So how do you...
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
Oh. And if we break a rule, chat, Athena will come down.
So if we go to Hades and find your throne, how much trouble would that get us into exactly?
A great deal.
It's not as if Athena could execute Grace a second time.
But she's already been warned about breaking more rules.
The responsibility of this will be mine. Let Athena try to take my throne again.
Ooh, let's go. Kratos beat the game on hardest difficulty Greek, and then went back to normal mode for a chill experience Norse. And where's he gonna go for the more punishing one? There's no other way continues to pop up, chat.
Is there really no other way to talk to these fates? Do we have to take the nuclear option?
Do you want to try going back to the reliquary?
No.
Nah, I'm
No.
good.
Hell no.
Nah, we
The
good.
only other person with a direct connection to the fates
That
is
man over there.
Apollo here.
That man
You
right
know it
there.
doesn't work like that.
Does
Then
it?
it's the throne or nothing, isn't it?
Man, maybe we should have taken we should have taken the wisdom option basically. Oh man, so we're rebelling. Let's go.
Okay. No need to keep selling me on it. I'm in.
Man, the other one is good.
Yeah. I need to punch something really hard. Or overthrow hell. I'm good with either of those things.
Did you see that, Apollo? You see, that is what a backbone looks like.
Something you don't have.
I can't. I'm sorry.
I can't.
This is a step too far.
Shut up, Apollo.
And
If you ain't gonna
consider
help.
this, Apollo. Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies, according to the old laws.
Her soul is in Hades.
Yeah, this is what I was thinking, chat. That is what I was thinking. You know what that means. You know what that means. We about to go do it. But for
Hold on, wait. What does that mean? If her soul is in Hades, then...
It means the ruler of Hades can release her.
That's assuming everything remained as it was. Fine. I'll get you into Hades. But I'm not going with you.
man, Apollo,
If
you
that's what
coward
you prefer,
mother.
by all means.
You know what? Thanks for the help.
It's fine, Hermes. Get this over with.
But I'm pretty glad we didn't side with you, dude. Pretty glad we didn't side with you, man. Jeez. Why is Hermes...
Shall I wait here, or...
No. I'm not gonna lie to them. Hermes has always treated me fairly.
Hermes,
Oh,
why are you in
hey,
the parking
if it
lot?
isn't Apollo and Grace and, Persephone. Wow, the whole gang, huh?
Why are you in a
I'm
parking
afraid
lot?
I have to call in that favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh, man, I don't know. Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter what.
Oh, this is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever tells me anything, and you want me to get in huge trouble, but for what?
You won't be in trouble? It's to save Freddy. Just be honest.
Freddy's dead, Hermes.
What? When did that happen?
She was killed by the Furies. That means she's in Hades. Probably. I have to try to find her there. You're her friend too. I know you wouldn't want to abandon her.
Okay.
Are we, oh.
Signal when you need to come back.
What?
You sure?
The back of a
Yeah,
trunk?
feels like the right thing.
Be careful, Grace. And remember, the underworld doesn't give up its shades without a price.
I think I can tell her the rules, Apollo.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Chat, I'm pretty sure after, you know what? Jeez.
Welcome to
ready.
the real underworld.
Don't worry, I've been here before.
Wow.
Died a lot of times here.
It feels so empty. So lonely.
And now you know why I am the
It's
way
not
I am.
completely empty. Neither is the throne, for that matter. A bitter shade named Orpheus has been squatting on it since my exile. I fully expect he'll be waiting for us.
Why haven't you mentioned it? Oh, I guess we'll go with who is and then we'll go why.
Who is this Orpheus? The name sounds familiar.
It should. His is a popular tale among mortals regarding how he once came to the underworld to retrieve his love, Eurydice, and left with nothing. Hades tricked him, you see. And with Hades dead, the blame has evidently fallen to me.
So he's not a fan of yours.
He is not a fan, no. Not that it matters.
You didn't think to mention earlier that the throne was occupied?
Because it's irrelevant. Orpheus isn't an idol. He's just an angry little man clinging to an existence that doesn't want him any longer.
And what are we supposed to do? Organize an armed resistance? Challenge him to a duel?
That's what you're here for.
I'm gonna fight him?
Oh, you'll see.
So Shell, yeah, Hades is dead. Or the god Hades, the idol Hades. We're in Hades technically. So remember him and Persephone got married, aka he kidnapped her. She wasn't having that. Eventually she kills him. Yeah, Persephone kills Hades, and that's why Hades is dead. That idol on idol violence. After, the kidnapping. And everyone's saying it's all good. So, yeah. And then apparently, as she explained it, this all happened during the time where Orpheus went to go get Eurydice. And I guess technically we don't know if he just turned back or not. Because I think in the actual story, he does escape. Remember, he does end up escaping from Hades, but his wife doesn't. She's like right behind him, and just barely at the last moment, I forgot what ends up happening, but it causes her not to be able to go into the real, back into reality. Because of course, if your soul escapes Hades, you can, you're basically back on Earth. You're basically brought back to life. So, yeah, we need Emily for this one. Orpheus and Eurydice, was Eurydice the nymph? I want to say.
So there's gonna be a fight? Good.
We'll find out when we get there.
To punch.
Don't get too excited, Grace. Orpheus is hardly a worthy foe.
He's just a
Really?
human.
Even though he took your throne?
He took an empty throne after I left. That does not make him a king. Just someone else that's in my way.
In our way, you mean?
Oh.
Yes, in our way.
Hey, we supposed to be doing this together. Let's get on with this.
Okay, so there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne. Anything else about this trip you've neglected to mention?
Come. It's time to cross the Styx.
Are we gonna meet Karen? Our lovely farer. Karen.
The ferryman will come soon. As we are not dead, you will need to convince him you are worthy of passage. State your case clearly and with determination.
Okay, 2 traits which we do possess. I like how the boat got supersized. Boatman got super duper sized. Holy crap. Usually he's just normal sized. Everything's usually normal.
I am Persephone, also known as Despoina and Core Sotiera, once queen of the underworld, and shall be again. No, Caron, I did not bring you any cards. I am not here to entertain you.
I did not bring you any cards? I'm here to say oh, okay, I guess. Dang, I thought this was gonna be a song and dance number right here. I thought it was gonna be song and dance. I am the last muse? I'm with Persephone. We need to convince him. I'm here to save Freddy. I am the last muse.
Hey there! I'm Grace. idol and last of the muses. Is that enough?
Of course she's a muse. Why would she lie about such a thing? He says he's always liked the muses and that you're very pretty.
Oh. Well, Grace is pretty.
No, she didn't. Neither of us brought games to play with you, Carone. Stop asking.
We can find something to play.
Oh, I'm sure we can come up with something to amuse him. See? You don't even need to interpret that for me.
He's good
Yes, what fun. Thank you for encouraging him.
people. Let's get a game of Uno going. We got some.
Let's get underway, Carone. It's a long ride to the throne room.
He just goes. Look at them shades, them hollow masks, them people who don't want to look back. Look at them shades, those people with masks. Look at the shades who don't want to look back. Yeah. Now we're here in the underworld playing some dark Uno with. Okay. And I was like, okay, it's time to go on the roll, chat. It's time to get the rap going. No, we're good.
I wouldn't touch that.
Okay.
Way too much for you. Overload you. Blow a fuse. Every story. Every memory winds up here in the water. I used to dream that this river would rise, swallow the anger, tears in my eyes, then suddenly destroyed Hades, but was denied his throne.
Ain't that a shame?
Really is dead here, isn't it?
Everything here is fading away. She needs her queen.
We're here for Freddy, too.
I killed the king fair and square. They had no right to take it from me.
It wasn't your fault. There was no right or wrong. It wasn't your fault. You didn't belong. If my life was stolen, I wouldn't know where to turn. Candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
Let's go. Yeah.
Someone's coming.
It's me.
There's music floating through.
To take back the throne.
Someone's coming. And it has me singing too. We have visitors. I think we all know what to do. To the throne room. This bard's about to meet a muse.
There's someone singing with us.
That would be Orpheus.
Is he a muse?
Oh, he's so much more than that.
Someone's
I didn't belong
a
here,
wolf is waiting in the
but
tree.
that throne belongs to
Someone's
me.
coming.
No one deserves
I
it
can feel them howling at the
more
moon.
than I.
Forget why we came here.
There's a name here
I won't forget,
that reeks
but you
of
can
an
bet he
enemy.
knows someone's coming.
It's about time.
You need to hear.
Persephone.
Dang.
Orpheus, I've been. What happened to the music?
Oh man, where's the music guy? We want. I do want to hear Carone sing. Just.
I have been waiting for you, Persephone, for so long. And
Boy, his eyes is.
you brought a
just-
muse. Hi. Lovely tune, by the way. Can't remember the last time I collaborated with someone so talented. No offense, Benny.
Wow,
Welcome.
Benny.
To my underworld. Let me treat you to a song. A welcome gift. I have the floor. It is mine, after all. Muse. Any requests? questions.
Oh, really? Okay, so you just giving us some good knowledge there.
My friend is dead. Can you help me?
Loop.
Loop?
River keeps secrets deep in the water. How far do you sink till you're buried below? I challenged the fates and found my Eurydice, but you had to kill her, and I won't let it go.
It wasn't me, is what she's
Asking the wrong
saying.
person.
It wasn't your fault. How are you to react? It wasn't your fault. Now there's no turning back. If my love was taken, I wouldn't know where to turn. Your candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
This tete-a-tete is over. If he's the victim, what am I?
Queen, let's not lose our composure. The muse understands.
Well, I won't comply. I'd rather die.
What about Freddy?
Corpses in crowns, tangled and trapped. Eyes full of cobwebs, only looking back. Don't you see what I see? Looks all dead to me, you're both the same.
The same?
I like what you're doing, Muse, but I thought you'd be on my side.
The bard is to blame for the hell that he's been in.
Persephone, you're the reason I'm here. I'm
We're going
not
on
here
both
to
of them,
give in.
chat.
Oh, you think I will?
Can I get this through both of your heads? You're fighting over something that's dead. I mean, you should have seen this coming.
There's no point in reasoning with him, Grace.
Oh, I believe she was speaking to us both.
I certainly wish I'd seen you coming.
It isn't your fault. Hades broke you both down. It isn't your fault. This is a literal ghost town. But you're forgetting Freddy. I just want her returned.
The candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
It's a slow burn.
It's a slow
We're sticking with this, chat. Time for both of you to move on. We're here for one reason.
You both exist somewhere on the border between real and imagined, the living, the dead. So how can this place be everything you dreamed of? You both deserve more. You must let it go. You both deserve more than this stupid throne.
I tried to play both sides on this. Hopefully they find common ground. I somehow doubt they will. But we can hope.
We have been fools.
You're right. Yet, what about the throne? We can't just leave it empty, can we?
Destroy the throne. Take the throne for yourself. Which is okay, so she does want the throne. I won't lie, she wants that throne badly. But to kind of continue with what we were talking about, destroy it.
All that going around in circles, digging up old wounds, and for what? So you can fight over a chair. There.
They call us a boss.
You dare.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What gives you the right to interfere in this manner? That throne was not yours to break.
And it wasn't mine to take either. It wasn't mine to break or take, honestly. But I mean, hey. Look, I'm sorry, but look.
I'm sorry, it felt like the right thing to do.
Oh, Grace, you are infuriating. Is there a voice in your head that tells you to make decisions for everyone else?
There really isn't even a small part of you that knows this had to happen.
Knows what? I should toss aside something I paid for, bought with the blood of my husband? So what's your plan now, Grace? I assume you must have one after that big demonstration.
Uh-oh. I love how even the clever option was, I don't have a plan. Even the clever option just says, I didn't have a friend. I didn't have one. We technically need A and B. We need to go find Freddy. We also need to go to the Fates. And I don't know if there's an order we can do it in, but we did come here to get Freddy. We also came here to get to the Fates, too.
You said Freddy was here, right? Then we should be able to find her. We just need to look.
Let's say you do. Okay, what then? You expect to walk out of Hades with her spirit in tow?
Why not? It would have worked for Orpheus if he hadn't looked back, right?
You don't get it, do you? There is no way to free someone from the land of the dead. Not for Orpheus, and certainly not for you.
And the Fates?
Even if you could contact them, Grace, I assure you, they simply wouldn't care.
So that's how it is? So that's it? You sure fooled me. I thought you cared.
You know, for a moment, I thought you actually cared about me.
It's all about you going to get
Just
that
a
throne.
little bit. But you don't, do you? Not about me, not about Calliope, not about anything.
You're the one who destroyed my throne, Grace. You
I should've given
started
her the
this.
throne.
And you never intended to help me. Right from the start. It was all to get what you wanted.
We're breaking up, chat.
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet, you might have spoken to her. I know what it's like not to get the chance to say goodbye.
Freddy?
Hey.
Oh, what up, Freddy? What up, bestie?
Freddy, you're here.
Yeah, I've actually been watching you since you arrived.
Why are you so
It's not like
nonchalant
there's
about
much
this?
else going on.
Hey.
Fred,
No, don't even start, Grace. I made my decision. I don't regret it one bit.
I wish I could undo it.
I do. I want to go back. I want it all to go back. It's not supposed to end like this.
This isn't the end. Hey, it's not by a long shot. You still have a whole story to finish.
Without you.
Yeah. Without me.
I don't want to.
Well, I don't blame you. I happen to be really good company.
Really a company all.
Hey, no.
I guess this is it, huh?
Almost. I found someone while I was down here.
Who?
Someone you really need to meet.
Oh, wait. So they still go back. What? Huh? Oh, this is a mystery. Hold up. The idols go to Hades? They acted like this wasn't a thing. What the fuck?
This... You can't
Wait.
be real. Your soul is inside Grace. Idols don't...
Is inside Grace. The rest of me, I'm here, Persephone.
This is real.
I'm still confused about the soul. Oh man, the dialogue options always hit the right. They always hit the right one. I guess you weren't just friends. Oh, I hope we get the. I hope we get the. Shell, you want to ask the same thing I want to ask. I'm still confused about the soul. That's the option we all want to ask right now, but we're seeing them like the way that she described it, Persephone was like, yeah, we hadn't seen each other. We didn't really talk like we weren't. It wasn't like that, right? So it's kind of like, oh, I guess you weren't just friends. Like, can you like what happened? So okay, let's hopefully we get two things.
I don't get it. I thought the Eidolon was Calliope's soul. But if that's true, then...
The Eidolon is what makes us an idol, but it's not our soul.
What?
Each of us adds a piece to it as it passes on.
Okay.
But what about the memories?
The memories are but a reflection. And after the Eidolon is passed on, old memories become a reflection of a reflection. That's why the idols have forgotten so much. You knew this truth once, Persephone. Long ago.
Oh, what? So the God part goes into the other part, but the human part goes to Hades. It seems like the actual, the Eidolon. Okay, so the Eidolon, if we remember, are their powers, right? The Eidolon is the powers, which makes them an idol, which makes them live on. And those Eidolons possess the memories, right? So, yeah, so that happens. But their actual soul goes to Hades. Now I'm trying to think too. Yes, yeah. But when it does happen, even though the like quote unquote human part, like their actual soul goes to Hades, remember they still have the memories of the Eidolon. They still have their memories, so they are still technically them, if that makes any sense. They're just down here, yeah. But they don't get the new memories. Like, she doesn't have Grace's memories right now. Grace has new memories that this Calliope doesn't have. So, okay, it makes sense. It makes sense. Just wasn't seeing that. I just wasn't sure that was going to be a... Guess
you two were better acquainted than you said. Huh, Persephone?
We parted ways years ago. Persephone couldn't take my lectures any longer.
I'd take them now. I miss them.
No, you don't. Think about how bitterly we argued at the end. Don't blame yourself. Not when there are so many fond memories to cherish instead.
So, you know what this means, chat? We can just ask her what happened. Like, what's what? We can actually just ask her the what's what. Who killed you? Why? What were you trying to do? We can get the what's on for real. So tell us what happened. Yes.
We need to know what happened to you, Calliope. How did you die?
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have. But I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
Huh?
Apollo's prophecy?
All right, Shell.
He didn't tell you? No. I don't suppose he could have. It's a long story.
We have lots of time. Let's just start with Apollo. Just tell me who killed you would be very quickly too. Let's start with Apollo then.
Start with Apollo. How is he involved in all this?
Apollo delivered, with great reluctance, a prophecy that said I needed to die.
And who did he deliver this prophecy to?
Where's Pan fit into this?
Athena.
No.
Okay.
Then she sent the Furies after me when I went to the reliquary. I barely escaped. I fled back to the mortal world.
Shell? 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 Boy, Shell had to leave it just... Shell left it exactly the moment where she could have been she could have been like, ha ha, told you tricks. Ooh, we dodged a bullet there, chat. Okay, well then tell me about the prophecy then. Actually, tell me why me?
Why come to me? Of all the places you could have run to, why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you. I barely even knew you.
I was wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the reliquary or just flee. And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived. I didn't know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case, I knew I had to hold out until I reached you.
Okay. You didn't give me a choice.
I wish you hadn't. You didn't give me any choice.
I wanted to. I thought I would at least have time to explain.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have believed you.
The Furies, they kept coming. It was all I could do just to reach you. I am so sorry, Grace. I truly did not mean for it to be like this.
But then why did you? Oh, and then she went to the reliquary to change the prophecy, I assume?
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
How did you even find out?
Apollo was horrified after he delivered the prophecy, and he refused to stay silent. And he came to warn me. He was torn. Telling me meant I was locked into it. I still think he did the right thing. Though I expect he disagrees.
Okay, all tracks, all makes sense. And then, so what did the prophecy say? I mean, it said you had to die,
What
but
was the
why?
prophecy? Surely I need to hear it.
If I tell you, you'll be
Oh.
locked into it. Just like
That's
me.
true.
But the prophecy doesn't just say you have to die. There's
There's
more
more
to
to
it,
it.
right? They always require interpretation.
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
It's about me too? Can we just...
It doesn't just involve you, does it? It involves me. It must, or you wouldn't hesitate.
Athena wanted
Okay.
to know
So it was about
if
how to
there was
save
a
the
way
idol.
to save the idols.
Okay.
The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives.
And I'm the last muse.
But
Now
what?
you know the prophecy.
Uh-oh.
Why did you go to the reliquary? We know about the mirror, but
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the Fates are the only ones who could, if they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate. I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was going, and she must have realized what I meant to do.
But how did she get the Furies to attack you? They aren't pets. You didn't break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do, but you'd have to ask Athena.
You went to Pan for the key. Where does Pan fit into this chat? Could Pan actually have just been the Furies in disguise? Like, just, like, you know, just played a trick as he can do? Would that have been an option? Would that have been a thing, right?
you went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes, he's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Told Athena.
Oh, Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him, just like that.
I'm sure he feels guilty enough, my love.
Athena will pay. Honestly, yeah, Apollo should have told us, but at the same time, we understand why he didn't tell us. I mean, do you blame Athena? I don't know if we have to go straight up, Athena will pay on this, but now we know the truth.
Do you blame Athena for what she did?
She wanted to save the idols. And I wanted that too.
Well, I blame her. And Apollo for not telling us what she'd done.
If he had, Grace would have been locked into the same fate as Calliope.
We don't know that.
I mean, we know it's absolute, so we kind of do. We kind of do. What now?
I have to go back. And I have no idea what will happen. None of this seems real.
So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud of you, but it's time to go. I never truly saw before how trapped we were, so far from shore. Great at the time, but it's time to go. It's time to go.
What will I do without you?
Will I know where to go without you to guide the way across the storming seas? I've had a compass bright and clear. Listen to me when I say, whatever path from which you think you strayed, you will find your way. But it's time to go. It's time to go.
I'd give up anything to have you back.
If I could bring you back, I would give it all to you, my best friend. If I could choose a muse,
You would give up godhood to bring her back.
Oh, dang.
any day, every day, a life for a life. Farishta, please stay.
Grace, no. It's time.
I think we actually could bring her back.
Grace, I know that this is hard,
But-
but I made a choice for my bard. Hurled a lot of 20s. But it's time. It's time to go. It's time to go.
That was a good section,
You've
chat.
returned.
Persephone looking mighty mean on him.
And I see Freddy isn't with you. I'm so sorry, Grace.
I don't know if it would have
Did you at
played.
least get to speak to the Fates?
No.
Then what happened?
I'm very curious, chat. I don't think you would have been able to bring her back. I think she would probably refuse either way, and Grace remains Grace. You know, she remains an idol. But I'm kind of curious if you were to give it to Freddy, just because she's not an idol anymore, would she still be a human? Would she still be alive? I mean, like, would she have been able to just walk out? Or would things have just been missing from her? Like, she wouldn't really be herself, you know? Well, we found Calliope.
Then we found Calliope.
That's what happened.
Calliope, but her Eidolon is inside you.
It doesn't work like that. The Eidolon is only a part of an idol. The rest just...
Calliope told us what happened. The prophecy. How you warned her. How you've been lying to us. You knew. You knew the truth this entire time. Even when you said you were helping Grace.
Yes. Yes, I did.
So even the whole trial was a little bit of... Like when he said, we should do a trial for her. It's just kind of like... If you know the prophecy, then you know it and it has to come true, then why are you delaying? Like, why are you doing... Like, what was this whole thing for? That's...
Why did you say you'd help? You could have stayed out of it.
I tried that. You wouldn't let me.
Oh, so now it's my fault?
Because I was going to die.
Whatever you were trying to do, Apollo, you failed. We know the prophecy now.
Then it's done. You're locked into it.
Isn't the prophecy open to interpretation? Couldn't you be wrong about how it ends?
When am I not wrong, Grace?
That's right. Leave. It's what you're best at.
Probably could have handled that better. We probably could have handled
I
that
don't know
better.
how this will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it makes enough sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off. But if she believes you need to die in order to save the idols, if she truly believes that, it won't matter what anyone says.
Then it's a fight. Chat, we about to go in on this. Look, let's actually kind of break this up with her too. Like, let's get real. Let's talk with her a little bit. Like,
Look, about what happened in Hades.
Which part? The part where you denied me the throne?
I didn't mean to.
The part where I lied to you so I could use you?
One of those two truths.
You did what you had to do, and I won't say I didn't have it coming. It's freeing, in a way. I intend to keep my promise. We go to the trial and I'll help you, even if it means overthrowing Athena. Calliope would approve.
But what about...
Just so you understand, our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
The song battle. The epic song battle. Confront Pan, confront Apollo. This is my last chance to speak to anyone before the trial. Well then. Should probably make this a nice spot for a break. Chat, there are actually 90 songs in this game. That's how little we've actually, like, of all the songs you can get in the game, that's how little that we've actually scratched the surface of it. There are 90 songs in the game, and that's 4 soundtracks. So if you ever want to buy the soundtrack of this game, it's 4 soundtracks worth of songs, which is insane. When I saw that, I was like, are you serious? Wait, I thought there was like 30 or something. It's like, no, there's 90. I'm like, bro, there's a whole scenario for probably when you... Because you have at least 3 for every person's kind of... I assume for every person's like romantic connection. And that's 12 by itself. I assume you can only romance 3 people in the game. But still, that's insane. That is good stuff. I do have video breaks from Ruin from yesterday, so I'm gonna load those up really quickly. And we might just keep it kind of a little bit of a short stream today. Who knows? And then try to finish it up tomorrow. Act 3. We're already in Act 3, and we're on like the last part of it. Obviously, this is like the very last little bits and pieces. So I'm curious. Also, did we ever have subtitles on large? They are on small. Okay, I want them on large. I guess I want them on large. I've been wanting to put these on large for the longest time. Night mode? I don't know what the night mode is all about, but okay. So for now, let's take a look at some video breaks, chat.